Look within in order to look without. A poem by Coach Stefan Rudolph. I rose one day from bed. I rose awake and I rose awoke, understanding that within I felt good. Something had left me. I didn't know what it was, and I didn't know where it came from, but something had been holding me back for days, weeks, months, even years. That something was gone now. I couldn't pinpoint it, but I couldn't understand why I felt so good. Why was this burden, this beast of burden, off my shoulders? What was it? How was it? Who was it brought to me by? Was there someone in my life? Had someone left? Had something happened? Had something shifted? Overall, and in everything and all that shifted, all that changed, all that grew, all that was now new in me, I was aware of. I had to look within in order to look without. Looking within myself, for myself, through myself, by myself, with the one self that mattered most to me at this time in life, my new self. I looked within in order to look without. Without the need for assistance, without the need for help, without the need for someone else to be there to guide me through it. It was me. Be my own leader. I told myself, turn that M around and it spells W-E. The we within me was that spirit, that guided being. The one part of me I knew had to be there. I had to look within in order to look without. That part of me survived the epilepsy, survived the seizures, survived the 25-year battle, even after brain surgery did not work. That part of me grew within, knowing that I had to release all the blame, all the anger, all the hatred, all the hostility, all the finger pointing, and blame less and gain more. With blame, my life became lame. Lame to the fact of growth, lame to the fact of opportunity, and lame to the fact of having any potential to shift in life. I needed it, I wanted it, and finally, I sought and fought for it. The holy shift. Less blame, more gain. I had to look within, and once I did that, the weaknesses were found. I was able to pinpoint what needed to change and how I was able to live with heart by not blaming others and changing myself, for myself, in myself, with myself, through myself, always, day in and day out. By looking within, you too can look without. Without that blame, without that anger, without that guilt, without that hostility, without the tenacity of evilness in you to point that finger always and have blame a part of your life. By looking within and doing it with an open mind, an open heart, an open soul, by doing it all together, combining the selves and the selves within you, do it. Have a daily attitude of gratitude and of that which I'm thankful. Guide yourself on that quote, of that which I'm thankful for everything and anything that happens. Look within in order to look without. I found myself, after that battle of epilepsy, even after brain surgery didn't work, 2 epileptic car accidents, multiple grand mal seizures in the weight room, locker room, racquetball courts, everything I tried in life, everything I wanted to do, seizures took over my life. And for 10 years, I battled it. For 10 years, even through brain surgery, I never sought that one path in life, that path that I found later in life, was to look in myself. Even after the surgery, the seizures returned. They would not go away. I was not at peace with myself. I was not aware of what I had to do in order to grow myself, to gain my passion, to live my dreams. I found it. I looked within, and I had to stop blaming my past. Do the same. Seek your ultimate destiny and live your dream. You will be able to do anything and all things possible. Turn the impossible to I'm possible. By turning the impatient to I'm patient, the impractical to I'm practical, and the imbalanced to I'm balanced. Turn the F yous to thank yous, I said. Those who I told F this, F that, F you, blamed everybody, I stopped blaming them and shifted my middle finger into a thumbs up for life and welcomed all adversity, welcomed all obstacles and used it as fuel, because I began living within myself and understanding myself more. And the blame left, the guilt left, the anger left. The fuel of positive thinking, the fuel of prayer, the fuel of anything and everything you find your possibilities in, by shifting your mindset, is all within you, for you, through you, guided to grow you to the next level. You, yourself, the self within. Connect the dots of the heart and the mind. Eliminate the mouthful of excuses. Live within yourself. The new self will be discovered, and you will never, ever look back. Grow now, or forever hold your peace. Coach Stefan Rudolph, recoveredcoaching.com.